wonder how many of you realize just because you have your front headlights on doesn't mean all your lights are on. See, that's dangerous. And I try to educate people all the time. Just because you put the front lights on the vehicle doesn't mean all the lights are on. I've actually almost ran into somebody in the middle of a snowstorm because of stuff like that. Me being a dealership technician, manufacturer technician, I see stuff like this all the time. And you try to stop and educate people. Some people I've had, I've flashed my lights at them enough, turned my lights on and off, and they get the point. But I don't think a lot of you realize that actually turning your lights on in some of these instances is what you have to do. Not all makes, manufacturers, models, and all this other stuff are programmed and operate the same way. It's very important to learn your vehicle and actually know exactly what's going on with your vehicle, because I see people every night on the way home with the front lights on but no back lights on, and then you stop them and you're like, oh, and they're like, oh, I didn't know, I thought if I just put my running lights on, or whatever the hell it may be, however these things operate, if you don't turn the lights on, it automatically reverts to daytime running lights, but none of the other lights function. Or you don't have it on automatic, you just have it on a specific setting. Always check and make sure that you know how your lights on your vehicle operate, or that they are operating for that matter. Because I've literally, throughout my lifetime of driving, dozens upon dozens upon dozens of people that don't even realize how their lights operate. One old man I had to stop in the middle of a snowstorm. So I was going down the road, and I didn't realize he was going as slow as he was, and I almost ran into the back of him. And I kind of waited until I got to a spot where I could see oncoming traffic up ahead of him, and I passed him when we had a clearing, and I got up at the light, and I put my flashing lights on, so the guy had to come to a stop behind me. We both kind of knew the area, so he knew a stop sign was coming up. And I stopped at the stop sign, put my flashing lights on, and actually went back to the vehicle, and it was this old man and his granddaughter in the car. And I told him, I said, sir, do you realize your rear lights aren't on? And I almost ran into the back of you back there. And he said, oh my God, son, I didn't know. I just put, the switch on over this way. His granddaughter was like, Papa, you got to turn it all the way on. You got to turn the lights on or put the automatic lights on. And I don't know what setting it was that he had it in. But he didn't even realize that all of his lights were not on in his vehicle. Only the front lights of the vehicle were on. So not all makes and manufacturers operate the same way. So make sure you know how your lights function on your vehicle before you get out on this road and start traveling with a bunch of other people, not realizing that you actually don't understand how your lights work on your vehicle. I'll be blessed. Take care.